We here are gathered today to celebrate the lives of good species. Hell, some might even call them great species. Rest in peace, Australovenator. Fly high, Minmi. Till we meet again, Dinokyrus. Stay dead, Polacanthus! Hello everybody, Pupsy Animations here, and today I'm here to talk about Jurassic World Evolution 3, which if you've been on my channel, you'd probably know that. Recently, we had the entire roster for Jurassic World Evolution 3 revealed. Well, technically leaked, but who really cares? And we found out that Jurassic World Evolution 3 will not have 86 species, including Deluxe, we'll have 90 species, including Deluxe, which means that we're getting 86 species in the base game roster, which means it grew from 82 species to 86 species, which also means we have 7 new confirmed species. 2 of them being canon species, 1 of them being an entirely new species, and the other 4 being returning species, which 2 of them, I think you'll be pretty surprised, and maybe overjoyed. Well, let's get the obvious out of the way. Oviraptor and Therizinosaurus. They're canon species that are from a movie, and we know that Frontier doesn't cut movie species. Unfortunately, we can't say the same about show species, but you win some, you lose some. Now, Albertosaurus. I didn't expect it, but I'm not mad, because, I probably should have expected it. Because, Evolution Squared did a video, and they said they saw Albertosaurus along with Metriacanthosaurus and Ankylosaurus. And we saw Metriacanthosaurus and Ankylosaurus, so, I felt like logic should have applied, and Albertosaurus would have gotten to the roster. And, I have no strong feelings. I'm very neutral about Alberto. Next, we have Herrera. I did expect this. Honestly, I thought if they were going to fill the last slot in the base game, I thought it was going to have to be Herrerasaurus. It's in the Jurassic Park brochure, it's a big fan favorite, and it's Triassic representation, which we need. So I'm not shocked, I am glad, because I love Herrerasaurus. Now, before we continue with this video, I'd like to tell you guys something. This video is sponsored by Pupsy Animations? Yeah, Pupsy Animations is a YouTuber you're watching right now, and he's trying to hit 100 subscribers before JWE3 comes out. And he's going to be streaming JWE3 when it comes out, so you're going to want to be there. So make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Now we get to some real hype, because Suchomimus is back! That's right. After we thought it was going to get cut for the Chaos Theory DLC, Suchomimus has returned into the base game. I am so hyped. It's probably the best Piscivore in the game, and I'm so glad it's back, and I can't wait to build some awesome enclosures with it. And we don't know if it's going to be swimming or not, but I really do hope it's a surprise 6th swimming species. Now this is going to shock you. I promise I was not prepared for this, but Deinonychus is back. But not in the way you think. You see, in the source code of Jurassic World Evolution 3, you can see dinosaurs listed multiple times, which can mean a variety of things. Either it has a skin that uses a different body morph, or it's an entirely new variant. The thing is, when dinosaurs are listed with the name, then JWE, after it, that usually means that it's the Jurassic World Evolution design. And the normal version, the base one, is a different design. Which is odd, because either way, something has happened with Deinonychus. Because Deinonychus has no skins that would require a separate body morph. And doesn't have any variants. So, this could mean Deinonychus is getting a redesign. But it's also keeping its original design, so fans of the original design are still happy, and this is great news. I would love to have an accurately designed Deinonychus. And also, I still do like the Tadpole Deinonychus, so it's a great way to round out the small species roster. So folks, remember, always bet on Deinonychus. Now, for the final species, we have a new pterosaur called Kaujajara. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right, but who really cares? Now, I've always been a firm believer that we needed a new pterosaur, given the fact that, in JWE2 we only really had 6 good pterosaurs, and in JWE3 we lost 2 of them, so I was thinking, we need a new pterosaur to round it out, and they gave us a new Tapejarid, which gives them a chance to make it a frugivore, which unfortunately they didn't do with Tapejara. And now, and if they give that the good design, and they make it a frugivore, I will use this so much, and I will never touch Tapejara again. Now, with the full roster being revealed, obviously, there's still a few disappointments, but only a few, I realized. within the entirety of the roster, you have species like Gigant Spinosaurus and Archaeornithomimus. And, some odd cuts like the Camp Cretaceous species that aren't the hybrids. And, I will say, Segisaurus. I thought Segisaurus was a weird cut, given the fact that it's the only Jurassic Park brochure species that didn't make it, as well as it being in the final DLC, and every single species from the final DLC made it. So I feel like a weird cut. But I do think the roster is pretty good and will hold me over until further updates and DLC. Before we end this video, I have 2 more things left to share. First and foremost, a custom island generation, just like Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, is coming to JWE3. I am so hyped. I've always wanted to build an actual island rather than, a small part of an island. And I'm glad that this is a feature. And, I am so hyped. I can't wait to build parks with this and ecosystems. Now, the only thing, we don't know whether or not there will be multiple biomes on launch. But if it's not at launch, it'll definitely come in a free update. I don't see them not adding multiple biomes for the, custom maps. But still, I am so excited. This has been a long-awaited feature since JWE1, and we finally have it. Now, also, side note, the second thing is that we know which maps are returning from JWE2, and only JWE2 for some reason, which includes Nublar 2015, Nublar 1993, Sorna, Canada, Germany, UK, Southwest USA, and Northwest USA. Now, unfortunately, there are some sad exclusions like Yosemite Park, Pennsylvania, San Diego, and the original Biosyn. Also, none of the the JWE1 maps returned, but that can also be fixed in free updates. And that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Now, make sure to subscribe and hit notifications and like, because I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers before JWE3 releases. And once it releases, I'll be doing a live stream, and I hope you all are there. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye now.